This is the Night Wolf howling at you, and today we're going to take a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Series Night Force 2-pack of Beachhead and Quick Kick. In this case, neither of these figures had had a Night Force character prior, so this makes these first-timers for these guys. That being said, it was a Walmart exclusive, and it was in stores before they shipped it out to people. We have another stupid thing Hasbro did here. We have literally 3 different heads for Quick Kick, and we don't have an unmasked head for Beachhead. So on the side, we get some artwork of the two. Looking good. On the other side, we get the junky stuff. And on the back, we are back to product shots of the figures. It looks like we got a close-up of a Night Force logo, Quick Kick's Demon Mask, and the Fudgee Interactive badge. Which, if you don't know, that's the candy bar Quick Kick was doing the commercial for when he ran into the Joes for the first time in Season 1. Now let's go ahead and open these guys up, shall we? And for this review, we will be taking a look at Quick Kick. Well, let's go ahead and get Quick Kick out of his package now as well. I hate when they use so much tape. Put Quick Kick on a stand, maybe. Oh, that went in nice and tight. That's what she said. Quick Kick definitely got the accessories in this bundle because well, okay, I'm assuming the rifle is his because it was on his side of the box. Well, that's interesting that the clip's behind him. Is this something that's real? Do they have guns like this? We have a backpack, the same one looks like that came with him in his original classified release. You know, the one that looks more like Jinx's backpack than his. Or I should say it does because it uses 2 swords, which we have the swords for that too. With the weird little like snake head on it. It's kind of weird how many G.I. Joe characters seem to have snake heads on their stuff too. And these swords also seem like they're more like, whoops, designed for Jinx as well. So I suspect we'll see this backpack and these swords with our retro card back version of Jinx that I'm sure they're going to be doing at some point in the near future. Ooh, that's interesting. So the harness here does not go all the way up to his hole. So caution when putting that in place. Holy crap. Okay. So look at this. This comes off of his chest plate. So apparently it's basically like a DS. Little gaming system thing. Let's see if we can get it back in place now. There we go. It does not look like his harness is designed to come off, however. And his little side pocket's sliding down his leg too. Alright, so we got a set of nunchucks, which the original Quick Kick toy did come with nunchucks, and I think these are the same ones that came with the first release here on the Classified Series, and we do have a spot for those. Oh, okay. So I guess take the backpack off. We turn them like that, and we put them here so they're pointing at his ass. But the chains are at his ass at any rate. Now put the backpack back in place. By the way, these swords do not feel like they're in there very well. Although I guess they're good enough that they're not falling out. So then we have these 2 additional swords. They're the same looking thing. And this guy is really sorted up. Now, it looks like these are designed to go on these pouches here. Which, this is really awkward with the harness that he's wearing. Honestly, I think I'd rather take this thing off of him altogether and just have him be in the shirt. And then finally, we have a little knife for him. That goes up here, most likely. Now, this thing has a hole on both sides, so you can put it either way. But for the most part, with these kind of things, usually they're facing forward so the guy can grab them easily. He also comes with this nunchuck throwing stars set, which you can fit in between his trigger fingers there to have him look like he's throwing. He comes with a pair of fists for fighting and a pair of chopping hands or slapping hands, depending upon how you want to use them. Head sculpt wise, hold on, I'll put it there, because I'm actually going to be, obviously, throwing up the bigger version of him in a little bit. I think this is the same head that came with the first release, just with a red bandana in it. Then we have this big lipped version. Actually, let me correct that. The big lipped version here is actually the one that came with the original Quick Kick. Although, did Quick Kick come with two heads? I don't remember. This is the head, though, that is on my Quick Kick. So, this one is... It does look like the hair, it was... The hair is a separate piece from the rest of it. I mean, it doesn't come off or anything, but it is definitely a separate piece. So they could do different hairdos. And then finally, we have the demon head, or demon mask head, which in all truth is probably the one that I'm going to be using on this figure, just because it's unique. However, once again, I think it's just kind of sad that they gave us 3 different heads for Quick Kick and couldn't give us a second head without the, shit, I don't remember what the name of that. There's a specific name for those cloths, or for those masks. I keep on wanting to say baklava, but that's actually a dessert. A very good dessert, but a dessert nevertheless. But yeah, I think the demon mask is the one that's going to be on him for my display purposes, just because it is unique. That being said, let's talk about his articulation, shall we? The head was on a ball joint, and we did not have a hinge. But it does move around, and the neck does move around at the joint there at the, where it connects to the chest piece. We have the butterfly joint. And once again, the color match seems off because, well, the skin tone on the chest piece is painted, and the plastic looks like it's molded in black. We can hinge up and spin around. We have a bicep cut. We have a double joint at the elbow. His hand spins and has up and down articulation on the right side. And he has up and down articulation on the left side as well this time. I think it's been a while since we've had that. So he's probably not actually meant to hold the gun in a more traditional fashion. This torso has the nab crunch to it, but it's very hard to get it to move with all the equipment in place. The waist is the usual wibble wobble waist that we have. Spins all around. I wonder if his sword and nunchuck belt here, if we can get that to go lower on him. Shit, I can't get it to... Ah, there we go. I got part of it down. Basically, I'm trying to get it down on his belt loops area. Ah, oh, for fudge's sake. I am becoming less and less enamored with this thing. How can I have so much of it already going down and not get the rest of it down? Ah, fuck me. Oh, we got it. Okay. So once you get that fought down to the bottom there, everything moves a little bit smoother, and now it looks really awkward. Shit, is that actually supposed to be up there like that? I hope not, because that doesn't look right. Because I want to keep this at the same level with his belt. And everything comes falling apart. Okay. So with that, it does free up the ability to move the waist around. Although, that just looks weird now. So maybe it wasn't supposed to go down that far, but it looked weird up on top like that too. And kind of awkward. Okay, with that though... I'm not sure he has drop-down hips. They do not seem to be moving at all for the drop-down, so I think this version may not have drop-down hips. They may have gotten rid of that function to save money. But we do still have the thigh cut. They haven't gotten rid of that yet. We can kick up so far. We can kick back so far. Oh my god. We can kick out. He has an entire... Oh, that just seems weird. His crotch is pushing forward. Double joint at the knee. We still have a boot cut. And a hinge at the foot. That can, whoa, spin around. Good lord. And everything comes piling off. I don't know. If there is, honestly, if these tips are supposed to drop down, they ain't doing it very well. What an absolute pain in the ass this is. On the one hand, it's kind of nice that they decided to give us fingers that actually make it look like they're actually properly holding a gun. At the same time, they made them absolutely difficult as hell to try to get the finger inside the trigger guard. And still fit in the hand. There we go! I did it! Put his knife back up here. M. Ito is on his little tag there. Oh, that was a serious pain in the ass. So while I do think it's really cool that they did give us 3 different heads with quick kick here, I don't think it was necessary to give us 3 of them. I'm not sure why they decided to... I don't know why they decided to do 3. Like, okay, fine, the masked head is kind of cool. Fine, do it for Night Force. Although I do feel like he should have had more of his body covered because, again, he's supposed to be Night Force, so that pale-ass skin of his is going to stand out quite a bit in the dark, I think. Much like Beachhead, I'm not sure how they feel like he's going to actually stay hidden. But man, he really did get a ton of accessories. He like won the accessory lotto in this 2-pack. He's got so much more stuff than Beachhead did, it's kind of ridiculous. And if they're going to give us 4 heads in this pack, they should have given us one for Beachhead as well. There's no reason for Quick Kick to have 3 of them. And I'm just trying to remember if he actually had a, if the first release in Classified had 2 heads. I keep on thinking it didn't, but I could be wrong. But Quick Kick here is also armed to the teeth with cutting weaponry. Nunchucks for bashing skulls. I'm not sure why he needs 4 different swords. Like, is he going to be like Zoro from One Piece and keep one of them in his mouth. Although with that mask on, he's not going to be able to do that either. I just don't see the point of him having 4 swords. I guess because they already had the backpack and the other swords designed, they might as well throw those in there. And then they came up with the 2 new swords for him. And that belt, what a pain in the ass it was to try to get that down on the belt level. So overall, I guess on this figure is, I think he looks fairly cool. I don't mind the masked face at all. I just don't know why he's not wearing something to cover up his arms. Or at least more of his arms. Yeah, I know a bunch of the Night Force characters have like their forearms all showing and stuff, and they're just wearing like short sleeve shirts. But this muscle shirt thing just looks kind of awkward. What maybe they should have done was, along with the black muscle shirt, maybe have given him like a gray long sleeved undershirt underneath it. And I think that would have looked pretty cool and fit in better with the aesthetic of the Night Force. But that's just my thought on there. Why don't you guys tell me what you think about this quick kick in the comments below? And if you enjoyed my nonsense here, and God, this was a lot of nonsense, please feel free to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please like the smash button. I thank you for watching. Peace and Fudgee Bars.